Hi everyone, this is Vanya, and today we're doing a world trial record on Ultra Nightmare Chimera, and I'm on Rauch account. This is team that did player with mess nickname. He did it with Elva, and I decided that I can just change her to Gallogen for one extra trial and the run where I got 22 trials on Ultra Nightmare Hard difficulty. So first 4 turns I did on autoplay, and then manually I swapping out into second form to wait a little and place accuracy buff on my team, and while RAM form will be active, I can be in first form only by my Gauter, so he can always heal, booster meter, and revive my champions. Also, I'm trying to cool down all my skills to going to next form with all skills active. So I got a little bit unlucky, and my Gauter was in second form on start. I prefer to start in first form, but when I have already changed form skill. But I got lucky and got extra turn, so all that I need now is placing debuffs while my champions on the accuracy buff, so I'm doing it. And it's first trial that we're done. Also, my leader has a blessing that makes small debuffs to big debuffs, so it helped me to make the fear into true fear, and my champions don't die from reflect damage. You can see like my crab doing about 1 million damage and getting no damage from reflect. Also, I think you shouldn't use A2 on him because it can spoil you a little. You will increase duration of debuffs on Chimera, so you can't place debuffs after it, and then you can't do trial on 6 buffs and 6 debuffs. So I don't use A2 on crab. Also, if you're using champions like Mikage or Ashnar maybe, also try to avoid using increased duration to do this trial. While it's first time RAM is active, I prefer to do 7 trials. It's Fear, it's Smite trial, then all 3 second trials, and then under trial under Veil, and 6 buffs and debuffs, like I said before. For now, only 5 done. I need to wait a few turns to do Smite trial. For that I'm going by A2 on my Fachwaken, so he makes maximum debuffs on Chimera, so I can't place fear on her, so she will surely get her second turn and die from Smite. So then I can just go auto, but I prefer to play a little manually because of no fear my Aphidus of course dying, but it's not a big problem, because by War Masteries or by Smite I definitely will do last trial, and it's all I need on first RAM stage. So now I'm reviving for some extra damage from him, but it's like you can just put on auto and it will be same results. So here are 7 trials, then I will just play on auto, so let's go to next time when I will play manually. Okay, we are on 15th turn, and now all I need is swap form by my Aphidus to second form, because on next stage, first line stage, all we need is do trial by about I think 75k damage under death buff. So I'm swapping form by my crab to do it later. cause in second form he's doing like 0 damage and we can do other trials. Also on first form I'm doing form swap on Gauter 2 because we need decrease resistance debuff on Chimera, so I'm doing it. Okay, finally we are placing death increase buff, and when I'm just trying to make maximum debuffs in line, so we can do next trials. Also our Aphidus in first form on A2 increasing durations of all debuffs, so it's okay if we didn't do trial on damage under parasite in first form. We have 3 turns for it, so we definitely will do if only 1 million from skill from our damage dealer crap. So next trial on what we will be concentrate is shield trial, and it was very hard because we need to reflect like 500,000 damage to do it, but for now it's only 200,000, so it's much easier, and just 1 blood shield on your damage dealer enough. But you need to go only with A1 or skills that are soul targets, because if you are going with AoE attack you will get only 1.25% of your damage. But if you are going with soul target skill, you will get 5% of your damage shield. So on crab I'm using like only A1, but if I know that I will do 2 turns before Chimera turns, or I know that my Fakrokin will do ally attack, so my shield on my crab will change to bigger one, I'm using other skills. But basically I'm just trying to go with A1. Also for stability with this trial I'm using 1 blood shield accessory on Fakrokin and 1 blood shield accessory on my leader, but it's not necessary because it's very little damage. I did this trial before with only 1 blood shield on my damage dealer, and it was enough. But few blood shields also really good. Other trials are so easy, so I don't even check when I'm doing it, they just doing like automatically. So it's almost swap form from Chimera, so we did like half of needed, so we can just wait about 30 turns and trial will be done. So yeah, already 100,000. Yeah. Also try to always count cooldowns of your skills and check what you can do and what you can do. Like I'm trying to have A2 on my Gauter always, because Gauter is the guy with highest defense, so Chimera always places debuff on him. And for me it's the easiest option, but only if you have resistance on him. If you don't have resistance, it will be a little bit hard. So for you I advise using highest defense on leader or highest defense on Gauter if you also have resistance. I have resistance, so I'm using it, and I always know that I'm sure getting healed before I lose this debuff. Okay, it's okay. We are on 24th turn, and from now I'm playing manually. All other part I'm doing just on auto. And I need this because on next form we need to lose all our buffs and going without them on our champions. So I'm trying to do like 1.5 turns manually, or even 2 turns full manually, to check what skills I can use, what skills I can't use. Also I need to control that Chimera will be under block buffs, under decrease SPD and under decrease attack. These are key debuffs. So we're very lucky, and Chimera stole only shield from us, and it's not the problem. I have enough HP to use A3A2 on our Necmatar. And then the main problem, we need to do poison trials in first stage of Viper and one turn of second stage Viper. So we always need to have 2 more poison debuffs on boss. But this is a problem, because we have decrease attack, decrease defense from A1 skills. We also have Brimstone from Necmatar. Also we need to use A2 on Necmatar and A3 on Lydia. It's 5 more debuffs, and we need to use HP burn because it's early 2 poisons, and we don't have enough space to place 2 poisons that we needed. So we need to get a little bit lucky, like get 3% on one not key debuff like bonus block, or we need to check cooldowns on skills like I did, and get some luck when our Fachrokin will get extra turns and decrease cooldown effects. So here I'm using A3 because I know that line with debuffs are full for now, and I'm getting really lucky because all other trials I did like every time, or only if I got ultra better RNG, but this trial is hella hard. It's really was my main problem to place always 2 poisons from Fachrukin, because sometimes it was 3% for 1 poison. Sometimes I got too lucky and all my other champions places all their debuffs. One time I just tried to swap for from my crab to don't place decrease defense debuff, but Fachraken decided to place him. Sometimes you don't get extra turns, sometimes you get bad rotation, so your Fachraken get CC'd. It's a lot of problems, and if there is no myth pieces for trial after it, I advise you to don't do this trial by this team, because it's so headache to do it, and I think I did like 10 tries to get perfect RNG on this, but it was just for record. So if you don't want to do something crazy like this, I advise you to just skip this trial, because you don't do a third one, and usually the biggest mythical pieces on a third one. So it's just for pretty screenshot, but not for every week usage. Yeah. Okay. Also, while this form was active, we don't check our trials, but they are usually done automatically, because we have all our debuffs. Okay, we are on transformation from our Chimera, and I got lucky that Lydia is first champ Hugong, so I can use just A1, guarantee get deflection for this debuff. And here is I'm doing the biggest mistake. It's like my habit when I see that my champion under True Fear, I'm always going by A1, but this time I just need to use any other skill, and I got unlucky, I got a turn, so I just understand that my perfect run can end here, but I'm getting good RNG, and this mistake didn't affect, so Chimera went from her skill, and now all I need is placing maximum debuffs on boss to don't have troubles. Like here we're getting extra turn, so there is 10 debuffs, and even if we are going with A1 by Lydia, we can place Fear because our line is full, so it's not a big problem. But I got a little bit unlucky, and Nekmatar got 3% on Parasite on Leech debuff placing. And this is very scary for me, cause look, my champion's almost dead, cause they all have some damage to deal more damage and to help on lion form, but on this form without leech it's just adding some problems to me, cause I can't heal and my champion is just dying from reflect, and also I can't place fear or true fear from Lydia to avoid it. My champions are dying, but I got a little bit lucky on go tour, so I did already 5 stuns from 7, and I just need to leave 2 turns. Yeah, our Kraken dies, then I Aphrodis also dies, and I'm getting very good RNG, and my Gauter just got 2 extra turns, so I can revive next time. And this time it was very weird why Ram didn't kill my Nekmatar. I thought that I will revive all my champions and then it will be easy one, but our Nekmatar placing debuffs and dying. Good that we already did a lot of stuns, so we don't need 3 champions. And I'm finally placing block debuffs. And here is why I swapped my Aphrodis, my crab, to second form, cause he has one skill which doesn't deal any damage, and this really helps us, cause we can place fear on boss like I said before, and the skill help us not die from reflect. Also, I'm trying to avoid using A3 on my Fahorkin, and cause of not 100 crit rate on my Aphrodis, he sometimes doing not crit hit, and after it he doesn't die. Also really helpful. So here we're just swapping our crab to main form, and then I guess I will put an auto. But it's so many trials, Chimera ignores all our bonuses that we have, also it ignores 50% of our defense, so I'm trying to play manually here to just be 100% sure that we don't die. Okay, and here is form swap. I didn't swap any of my champion to their second forms, cause our crab will be in first. Only one thing that we need to do on 45th turn is go with A1 by your Aphrodis to have some shield when Chimera will swap. It will help to do shield trial. You can do this trial with any damage dealer, but you need to know 2 things. Firstly, you don't need block damage like Alas, A3 or Finesse A2 won't help you. It will just spoil, because under block damage you will have no damage, so it's big problem. But with Gizmag it's okay, cause unkillable works not like it. But you anyway need to get damage in your shoot, so it can be a little bit problem if your damage dealer is defense based, cause it will have so much defense, so it won't reflect enough damage. So I recommend you to have few champions in Blood Shield if your damage dealer is damage based, but if your damage dealer not defense based, it's okay to have just one accessory. So here is I'm doing like on first time landform, just trying to always have a big shield on my Aphidos and a small shield on my Lydia and Haken, and always healing Gauter when I have one debuff from boss, and economy and saving my skills when I has no debuffs on my team. It's all that you need to do. Okay, and here is, I think, will be last time. Yeah, boss will hit every champion, so it will be easy one for us. Yeah, this row isn't very hard, but a little bit random. So yeah, we already did 20, and at this moment it was world record on trials, but I will do more. So next part isn't interesting, so let's go on last Viper form. Okay, it's 55th turn, and this time I didn't got too lucky, and unfortunately one SPD buff will be on my team, and Chimera will steal it, but it's not a big problem, cause all we need here is not die in first turn, so we don't have any damage increasing buffs, so which isn't problem. Also, we didn't get 3% on our Fachrokin, and it's also main, and we're just placing all debuffs. Next turn we will get last 50k for poison trials, and then we have 3 turns to just don't die, so I'm trying to play as accurate as I can, don't use not needed skills, count cooldowns, and it's all that you need on Chimera, just getting good RNG, of course, then count buff duration, count cooldowns, and debuff duration. It's all, and just don't do bad moves on it. So it's 57th turn, and I'm not worried about anything, only about game crash, I think. Yeah, because it can be the most upsetting thing ever. So 1 of 3, we just need to do more turns, and as you see there is no problems to leave, because Chimera and block active skills debuffs. Also, if you didn't do on first Viper stage, you can just wait here, and as you see it's super easy. I'm just using default presets for it. You can do some other trials, like if you didn't do 10 debuffs without block active, you can do it here. If you didn't do block block buffs plus HP burn trial because of maybe luck with 3%, you can don't do it, so you can do it here. So it's the easiest stage. All luck that you need is on first Viper form. So yeah, I'm doing a screenshot of my 22 trials and just putting game on auto, because my target was done, my goal was done. I got world trial record, and it's all because Chimera finally was fixed. Some trials that nobody can do for like half a year or how much time Chimeran game. So undefeated trials finally can defeat it, and I think with new champions like Frog from Lizardman faction, in some time we can see all 27 trials team, and I really want to see it, and only one thing that I want more is tested. Here we're just waiting. I'm playing on auto, or probably just chatting, sending my record already, and just waiting. Okay, let's see builds. Go to just classic, some resistance, relentless set, and impulse for speed and decrease cooldown from life arena. Also, this master really help him. Then after this, he has some speed, cause I don't have Fina in this team. Some defense, some attack, of course Crown Relic, Noble Slayer unfortunately, and just a classic Masters for Chimera, also one Blood Shield. Then my leader with two cooldown sets, it's for Ram form to don't use A1. Unfortunately no War Master cause I can't do enough stats, and this blessing to make fear into true fear, and that helped a lot us on Ram form. Then Neknor, just classic build in 9 Pharaoh set, just for dealing more damage, and Brimstone Blessing. Okay, and last one, it's Fahrukin, also cooldown, also Crow Relic, it's OP, helping us so much to get extra tone, it's like 2 Relentless and 1. Also, this account doesn't have full Great Hole, so with plus for champions like plus 0 on alt account. Okay, bye bye everyone, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I hope I helped you with some trials, even if you don't have exactly the same team. The stuff that I said in this video can help you when you're using any of teams. Please push the like button, write a comment, and bye bye, see you soon.